Greetings, citizens of Gotham. This is Jaden Gates, PS5 Gamertag, Batman061203, and welcome back to Destiny 2. I'm using my Hunter right now, and my clan XP here is 1,500 out of 5,000, so I played 3 matches with the Hunter. I'm already done with the Titan for the week, and yeah, I just want to get more matches in with the Hunter for now. I'm not going to be able to, finish, getting the clan XP for the week with the Hunter, but I can get, I can make good progress here tonight. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about the birthday party I went to. I might have, so apologies in advance if I already did. But yeah, we did axe throwing, which I was really bad at. There were 5 of us. We did axe throwing, and I placed 4th out of the 5 of us. I could not land the axes. My aim was good. Like I was aiming it at the board, but like I couldn't actually stick it into the board. I was really bad at the axe throwing. But then yeah, we played air hockey, and I went 9-0. I was beating everyone in air hockey, bro. I was dominating. It was awesome. But dude, my arm, that party was like Sunday. I'm recording this, technically Wednesday from 2 to 3 a.m. Dude, my arms still hurt so much. Not my left arm anymore so much, but my right arm still really hurts because that's when I was using to play air hockey. I was using my right arm, and dude, I hit the puck so like violently and hard. That's how I win. I play at a super fast pace. Now, dude, I was throwing my back out and everything. Like it was hurting. I felt it when I was playing it, but dude, I really feel it now. My arm. I feel like that always happens when I play air hockey. I'm so good at air hockey, but dude, it the pain in my arms never kicks in until it's like been a day. It's when I wake up the next day that I'm like, oh my god, I can't like stretch my arm anymore. It hurts. It is rough. Yeah, I'm still dealing with that. Hopefully tomorrow will be back normal when I wake up. Technically today, Wednesday, whatever. And we never even got to do laser tag, which was the thing that we mainly wanted to do. We ran out of time to do that because we were so busy axe throwing and playing air hockey. So we want to set a separate. We want to plan our own like day in the future for doing exactly that. Just going and literally doing laser tag for like maybe a couple hours. That'd be fun. Yeah, I may have already told you like most of the stuff. I'm sorry about that if I did talk about the party. I can't remember. But yeah, I watched the Blue Jacket game. Well, actually, I only watched the first period of it, but I saw that the Jackets won 3-0 over New Jersey, so that's huge. But the Islanders also won, so the Jackets are still 4 points behind the Islanders for a playoff spot. I was mainly watching the Pro Bowl. There were 3 Bengals in it: Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco, and Jamar Chase. So it was fun to watch, but the AFC did end up losing the flag football game, like 66 to 52. But it was super fun to watch the Bengals again. I was wearing my jersey and everything. I was hype. And yeah, I still don't. Yeah, my parents still haven't been able to find a deal on a new controller for me. They're still looking. So for now, I am still borrowing I'm still borrowing the controller my little sisters use because they can't play with it during the week. But like on Friday, if I don't have a new controller by then, like I'm gonna have to give them back the controller, and I'm not gonna be able to play anything. That would suck. Yeah, we're 5 days away from the Super Bowl. Well, now I guess we're more like 4 days technically. Yeah, Super Bowl's coming up. It's next Sunday.
Oh. Uh-huh. Fallen on the horizon.
Alright, we're fighting the Fallen.
What would you do with an extra pair of arms, cousin? Come on, it's an honest question. Transmat is go.
Alright, let's go.
Taking a break from saving the system? Good for you. Even heroes gotta have a little fun.
I do really look forward to getting a new controller, dude. The one I'm borrowing from my sisters right now, bro. There's no rubber on the joystick. They probably tore it off or something. It's uncomfortable to use, to be honest. It doesn't feel great on my hands. I look forward to having a fresh new controller. Did I kill him? I did. Alright, I'll settle for 9 motes and just bank him. Someone just sent a medium blocker, I sent a small blocker with it.
You just dropped a taken on the other side. Hope you're proud.
Let me just chuck a grenade at all that. Oh boy, large blocker. Yeah, another large blocker. Wow. They got a lot of most stats.
Whack the blockers!
I'm gonna move my melee ability. Light him up. Yep, let's kill him. Yeah, use your lightsaber. There you go. Your plastic blade. My god, is that another large blocker? Dude, they're going crazy. Someone just left. Was that had to be a teammate, right? That had to be a teammate. Oh, yeah, we don't stand a chance. They just endlessly have large blockers. Now they're invading. Yeah, we're done for. We are so done for, bro. Let me bank my one mob before this invader kills me. He was behind me. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can compete. And yeah, it was us that it was one of us that left as a 3v4. Yeah, we're not winning this. Boom.
Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down. Moat's draining. The blockers must die, brother. An invader's crossed over. Fill them full of hope.
Can I just get one more mode? Get 15. I mean, the invader might kill me before I can bank it. Actually, that's about guaranteed. I mean, look how many. Yeah, no, look how many blockers they have. Okay, we did kill the invader though. Looks like this person traded with them. So I will res you. Okay, the bank's back. Let me. Okay, nope. They had to send one more blocker to summon the primeval. Alright, now I can summon mine. Alright, we're invading. Yeah, I'm not getting to this. Right.
Hostiles at the tree.
Bro, sometimes drifters sound super quiet. And there's always different voice lines that start to sound quieter whenever they make updates to the game, bro. They're always messing with it. Okay, I can send a small blocker. I think I'm just gonna go do that.
Your invaders down, but they took out 2 opponents. Nice.
Alright, our invader got 2 of them. We have 3 blockers on their side. We're putting up a fight. Alright, I need to kill this guy fast. He's got explosive stuff.
Portals up! Go give them my regard.
Portals up. Alright, we should invade soon. Okay, I was about to make these and just go through the portal, but a teammate went through.
Your invaders down, but they got 2 kills. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Die. Even though I only need 1 move for you. Oh no, oh no. This guy's gonna kill me. Okay, I can summon the primeval. I gotta go do that fast. With a full 15 motes and then I'll invade. Oh, teammate went through, okay.
Burn that primeval to the ground.
Alright, here's the envoys.
Your invaders down.
Did I grab that heavy ammo? I did. Yeah. Ooh, that took all of my ammo. Alright.
Invader on the field.
Oh, there's an invader.
Don't look too friendly.
Where's that invader? I don't see him. But they could honestly be anywhere. Okay, one of us traded with them again. That works. That works. I want to keep shooting rockets at this primeval, but at the same time, we do need to invade pretty soon. Wow. I thought we had more time than that. Okay. Maybe in hindsight, I should have just gone through the portal, but I didn't. I thought I had more time. Dismantle this stuff. What's over here? I'll dismantle that. Nothing new to get from the seasonal hub. Okay. I just realized this whole time it's been showing like clan reputation. I'm getting, you know, Drifter. There's no like ranks with him anymore in game. I forgot about Hawthorne. What was my rank with her? Brave 2. See, I don't know if I like recently ranked up with her or not. Probably not. My rank probably hasn't changed, but if it has, she might like have something for me. But I'm just gonna leave that alone. When have I recorded? It's been 11 minutes. All right. Yeah, hopefully my parents are able to get a good deal and a new controller for me soon. Otherwise, after Thursday night, I might not be uploading a video again until I, I don't know. I don't know when. Whenever I get the controller back, I guess. Which I don't know when that would be. I guess Sunday night, when my sisters go to bed to get ready for school. I mean, I did consider, you know, with my past controller, which, you know, they currently have, you know, for like when they want to watch TV, because it's still fine for that. But like I've considered trying Rocket League with it, because I barely use the right stick in Rocket League, you know, so there's a chance I can still play that. And if so, it's like, you know, I can, you know, I could upload Rocket League vids until I get a new controller. Like, I could just do that. I don't know, though. I think I'd rather just not upload anything until I have a functioning controller again for myself. Like, obviously I'm borrowing my sister's, but once I get this back, it's like I don't want to upload anything with my broken controller. I want to just leave it alone.
Hey, you're gonna love this.
I'm not gonna try and play anything.
I tried cooking with Cabal incendiary fuel. Left a nice char on everything. Transmat primed.
Yeah, it's just stressing me out that I still don't have, you know, my new controller
Let's get
yet.
some blood on that armor.
I really want my parents to find a good deal on this thing and just finally get it to me, and so I don't have to worry about giving this back to my sisters. And I know I've just got a controller I can play with. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and make sure I get done with my Destiny 2 grind. You know, getting all the weekly clan XP in by, you know, Thursday night. Because on Friday I'm gonna have to give it back to, you know, give the controller back to my sisters. Hold up. Oh gosh, did not see that. I was like, why is there not heavy ammo here yet? Okay, there's another one. These things are just hiding. I'll just bank the 14 motes. I'm on a medium blocker. He's gonna follow it up. Wait, does he have 2 motes? He does. What? Why? I don't get it. Why'd that guy follow me up, seeing me deposit my 14 motes and go, oh yeah, I got something to add to this. Throw some 2 motes. Like, bro, go fight some more enemies.
Incoming weight at the drill. Moats draining. The blockers must die, brother.
We're losing our motes. I get a drifter. We're at the bank. Portal's up. Alright. I will go straight through. Yep, I am choosing violence. Oh yeah, here's the portal up. Take me over there. Bye. Got him. I thought he was coming for me, not gonna lie. I didn't realize he had his back turned. So I was already shooting him. Die. Oh yeah, that's a whole squad.
Look at him now. They're dead.
See, that voice line was so quiet. I wish they didn't send me back as soon as I killed the whole other team, you know? I wish they'd let me stick around and grab their most. Essentially wait for them to respawn, see if I can get another kill, you know? So like, you don't have to take me out of there. Let me get that 15th bolt from here, and I can summon a large blocker.
Enemy invader down. Hey,
Which would almost be enough to summon our primeval.
you're nearly there. Fill the bank.
Why that guy banked 3? I don't understand these people.
Anyone up for a field trip? Primeval team.
Alright, well, our primeval's here. So now I don't have to worry about what most my team's putting in. Let's focus on the primeval. Is that maybe ability on this one?
Primeval compromised. Burn it down.
Where is that invader at? Not seeing him. Alright, I'm gonna shoot another rocket. Oh! Yeah, but I just saw him show up on my radar there. Alright, we got him. I was gonna say I was his only kill. Really? We're teabagging? Whatever. Yeah, I guess he got a double kill with that super he used on us. Oh well. Grab another rocket. Oh, he's as soon as he becomes immune, it happens right when I'm firing my rocket. And I gotta reload. Oh my god, then I'm dead. Alright, our portal's up.
Enemy invader is down.
Alright, we killed the invader right away. We should invade ourselves though.
Allies invading the other
Alright, we are. He's almost dead. There we go. So the other one. Oh, he's running. Trying to hide. Stalwart miss. Our invaders died, yeah. Oh, then he was killed by a bow and arrow. Dude, look at these blockers they've got over there. Oh my god, I'm so dead. So much was on my screen right there. Bro, I could never play a game like Marvel Rivals. Like, I know it sounds like it just came out of nowhere, but bro, watching Marvel Rivals gameplay, I don't know what's going on. There's so much on the screen, dude. I couldn't possibly understand how I could play through something like that. Yeah, maybe I'm a little too far to be shooting at this guy with sweet business, but it worked. Let me get you before you notice me. I was hoping I could get him before, you know, he goes for the portal, but maybe he's not going to go for... Oh, he's going for the portal. Yeah, he's invading.
That primeval's nearly dead.
We are about to win. Never mind. The primeval's shielded. We have more work to do. Oh! The invaders by the bank. Okay. Let me hurry this up. Get the super going. Oh no, they're about to win now. Alright, we killed the invader. Come on guys, kill the primeval. Fast. Die. No. Kill it. Kill it. Yes. Wow, that was close. Yeah, they just killed theirs. Wow.
Hey, try not to clear these gambit arenas so fast. It takes work to lure these guys.
Yeah, I can never try playing like it. I can never try playing that hero shooter, dude. Like having to understand, like, hang on, let me, how long have I recorded? Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Yeah, like having to, pick a role and maybe, be stuck and, maybe be like a healer that's just supposed to go around healing your team the whole time while they do all the fighting, like, and you gotta know when to be a DPS, when to be a tank and stuff, and which characters are better at which, like, that, that sounds so annoying, like I just want to hop in and have a casual good time. I can never play a hero shooter, and dude, when I watch yeah, anytime I see gameplay of like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, it's like there's so much on the screen. There's no way I could process what's happening. It's also just annoying how everyone's constantly yelling abilities and ults and stuff. Every character is constantly screaming something, and it's like, dude, I would freak out. I would lose my mind. I could never play something like that. There's way too much going on in games like that for me. And anyways, back to the Pro Bowl. I realized when watching the Pro Bowl, T. Higgins for the Bengals was also there. I didn't even know that he ended up getting in. I didn't see him at first, but apparently he made it too. So yeah, we had Jamar and T. That was pretty cool. And two Bengal quarterbacks to throw to them. That was sick. But the AFC still lost. It was a pretty good game though. It was pretty back and forth. First, the NFC came out with a 14-0 lead. Then the AFC came back and just started dominating the game. And then the NFC had a huge comeback at the end that where they finished the game and won. It was pretty exciting. Yeah, this time they didn't really do like a skills competition or anything. In the past they do like a day of skills competitions, and then like on another day they would do flag football games with skill competitions in between, and it'd be like the accumulative score of like each conference that like ultimately decides who wins the Pro Bowl. But this time they didn't do that. They didn't mess around with any of that. They literally just did one flag football game. They just kind of decided everything. Which, like it was cool, but I do wish they did more. I like the other stuff they were doing. So hopefully they'll get back to it. But yeah, now that the Pro Bowl is out of the way, all that's left for football is the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's next. It'll be on Sunday, 6:30. I'm rooting for the Seahawks. I want Sam Darnold to succeed and beat the Patriots. And I think they will. On paper, it really seems like Seattle's just the better team, and they should take that. Yeah, tomorrow night, technically tonight, Wednesday night. The Blue Jackets have one more game before the Olympic break. Jackets are at home against Chicago. So hopefully they'll take that, and on a really strong note, they've won a ton of games lately. They've gotten really hot, so hopefully they can win one more before the break. And then obviously in the Olympics, I'm rooting for Team USA.
Vex on the field.
Alright, we're fighting Vex.
If the Vex can time travel, maybe they've already won. I mean, we're down to one last city. Transmat ready. Bank those moats quick, hero. I'm full up on primevals, and they're starting to get rowdy.
Haven't heard that voice line before. I'd love to know how this even works. Like, how does Drifter get all these guys, like, into his ship for us to go in here and fight them? Like, how does this process all work? Obviously, realistically, it's not, like, something you can think about doing, right? It's just for the sake of gameplay. That's just kind of lore reasons. But, like, realistically, how could that work? So weird. I don't know. The universe of Destiny 2 is so interesting to me, dude. It'd be so cool if we lived like in the Destiny universe, in real life, where you could just effortlessly fly to other planets in no time, and explore and all that. It'd be cool. Meet aliens. It'd be sick. I was so happy that the Renegade DLC I'm pretty sure I've already said this, but I'm happy that the Renegade DLC actually it finally showed some actual like ship fighting in Destiny 2. You know, we never got that with like just, you know, the ships fighting in space and in the sky and stuff. You know, we never get that. They're always just kind of flying to destination. So it was really cool to see them do that. Obviously, you know, that's a big part of Star Wars, so I guess it makes sense that that would be the DLC where they do it. But I hope they keep doing stuff like that. It was really cool to see. Dude, I got baked with stats. I'm gonna die. I see the invader.
Don't forget to bring a gift.
Is he back there? Where? I already lost track of where the invader is. I want to just invade before he can get to me. No, he's shooting me. Oh, I got through. I got through.
You're invading.
All right.
Make a mess.
Let's teleport to the other side of the map. Who's over here?
Ooh-wee! Your team turned that invader into a grease spot. That's one. I spot a high-value target.
I think that guy saw me. The guy that's farther.
10 seconds
Uh-oh.
left.
Oh, that was just a trap. It showed up on my radar like it was an enemy. Oh, well, they got me. Like that. We're almost tied with them. Where am I, bro? It's a weird spawn. Hit mother with a grenade. Melee ability, do anything I can. If I was playing as my Titan, I would just shoulder rush the thing. Gunner thing down here.
Portal's ready. Allies headed to
Alright,
the
our
other
teammates
side.
invading. I'm gonna make these 7 modes, which will almost give us the primeval. We need 4 more.
Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Hey, your team has enough to pull a primeval.
Is anyone about to summon him? That guy has 3 motes. Okay, if I can get 1 mote, I'm gonna die. No, I'm going to die.
Your invaders down.
Oh god, my team's not getting any motes, and I'm alone over here trying to get motes. This is bad. Like, I have 2 motes, but is that guy ever gonna bank? Oh, dude, okay. Oh no, now 2 is enough to summon the primeval, but I'm gonna die to the invader and blockers before I can ever. I thought that was an invader, so I dodged. There he is. I'm dead, dude. I'm not gonna win that fight. Come on, I need to kill this thing fast so I can bank. It's not gonna happen. I am so dead. Yeah, he's here.
Enemy invader.
Come on, team. Oh my god, we're never going to bank the 2 motes to summon the primeval. It's never gonna happen. There it is. We got the primeval at the same time that they just got theirs. Alright, both portals are open. I will invade for us.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians.
Yeah, I see you. Barely got him. But I did. Oh wow, they already killed the envoys. Good job, team. Oh, he's got a shield on. The envoys up here. I don't
they
think
don't
so.
look too friendly.
Let me quickly grab this before I die and lose it. Their invader's killing us all. He'll probably get me next. Hang on, he's about to leave. Okay, he's gone. Alright, I'm gonna invade.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians.
Maybe I should go for this portal. Yeah, I should. I'll get me closer to them. Okay, where are they? Okay, that did not exactly work the way I thought it would. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. He saw me from across the map. I think we lost. Yeah, they're invading now.
Brace yourself. compromised. Take it out.
Army will compromise, but we're not gonna have time. Yeah, they're killing theirs now. It's over.
Enemy team melted their primeval.
Got stuff to claim in the seasonal hub here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. That's an upgrade. Okay, I'm matchmaking again. How long have I recorded? Okay, it's been 31 minutes. Hang on. Okay. Thank God when I double tap the share button, it doesn't just stop my recording. You know when it's doing that, because I keep accidentally doing that. It's because my sister's controller, dude. Like some of the buttons are like sticky. You know, like it's kind of hard to just press stuff quickly. Like the share button, yeah, it makes me like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't like hit it hard enough the first time, so like I have to touch again, and then boom, it just saved the clip. But it's okay. I'm still recording. All right, but yeah, I've been recording for like 31 to 32 minutes, so I've got time for one more game at least. That's probably gonna be it. So I'm probably not gonna risk another. We'll see how long I've been recording. All right, now I have like 3,000 clan XP out of 5,000, right? Yeah, so this is gonna be the 3,500 out of 5,000, and I'll be 3 away from being, done with, 3 gambit matches away from being done with my hunter for the week, and then I've just got to work in the warlock. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get all this done by Thursday night, assuming I don't get my new controller by then. Obviously, once I have that, I'll be all good, and I'll stop complaining about it. But right now, I'm just kind of stressing about it. I need to make sure I'm getting everything done in my games while I can here, because I will be losing this controller for the weekend. Yeah, in the Pro Bowl, they had some players like playing on different positions. Like Jamar Chase was playing on defense. That was funny. He swatted the ball away, and he had a pick six, a one-handed pick six. It was like picked off Jared Goff. It was pretty cool. The NFC does always seem to beat the AFC in the Pro Bowl, though. That's how it's been a lot lately. The NFC seems to always be winning. And obviously, I don't really like that because, Bengals are in the AFC. But my dad's a Viking fan. There were no Vikings in the Pro Bowl. That's pretty sad for him. But he still watched it with me. I definitely don't think I'd be that excited for the Pro Bowl if there were no Bengals that made it. I mean, at first, Jamar was the only one that was getting in, Jamar Chase. But then, other people, other people were like substituting in for people, and there ended up being, like 4 Bengals total that were in there. So it was pretty cool. All right, this might be the last game of the video.
Enough fooling around. Vex on the field.
Vex again.
You think the Vex are alive? Are they just machines? You think they wonder? Get ready for transmat. Do I know what happens to the moats you bank? Ha! Not even a little. But I do know it pays. That's enough for me.
It's enough for me too. Every time I see one of these things, I wish I was playing as my Titan. Dude, it was so fun. I was earlier in the day, you know, I was grinding, you know, with Titan, obviously, and yeah, I was just shoulder charging those things. Like first thing out, dude, it just feels so good to do that. Dude, being the Titan is still my favorite. You know, like my friend convinced me to, you know, try out other classes, and I do like, you know, I do like the Hunter and Warlock. Like they're cool in their own way, but the Titan is still my favorite for sure, bro. I love how straightforward he is, how he just beats everything up, bro. The Titan is so fun to use.
Side with a medium blocker. That'll keep him busy.
Take that thing on, I have to get the Hydra. Alright, we're losing moats. Not that we have many, but let's protect them. Gotta clear that bank. And I have to mag dump this thing. Alright, we're gonna finish him now.
Medium blocker heading over.
Oh, we're being invaded. Oh man, I've got a solid 10 moats I want to bank, but oh, we gotta kill blockers first if we're gonna deposit. Where's that Vader? I see him. Oh crap. Where's he going? I see him. Okay. I've gotta be careful. Just stand here. Shoot from here. Okay.
You should have seen the look on their face.
I'm all bank.
Priceless.
That guy was just keeping me pinned back there. Alright, time for me to invade.
You're invading.
I'm gonna head up there. Boom. Uh oh. Didn't think that guy would be right there. Thought he'd be down a little bit. No one's really getting these guys up here.
Incoming at the cave.
Yeah. I need at least one more moat to summon something. To summon a blocker. Hold up. High value targets over here. Cool. That'll do.
Build a bank to summon a prime and Vader on the field. And they don't look too friendly.
I didn't get a single moat out of that dude. My teammate took it all. It's fine. I'm dead. Hopefully my teammate can kill him. Nope, he died too. Alright. This guy shot a rocket at him, but completely missed. Portal's prime, yeah, we should invade. Actually, first we gotta try to clear the blockers out. And then I'll invade. Alright, finish her. Yeah. Time for me again in there to try and slow them down, kill their primeval.
Take out those guardians.
Dude, I don't like it when it spawns me up top on this map, because I never know. I don't think there's a way. I'm dead. Yeah, see, that spawn is horrible. Because there's portals on both sides of the map to get up there, but there's no portal that gets you back down. So you have to jump off, and I always just get shot through the air as I jump off. There's never a safe way to go from up there. Like unless you can snipe from up there, you know. Unless I'm planning to just sit there and snipe people, like that's just a bad spawn for me.
Your allies invading.
Alright, the teammates invading. Hopefully they have better luck, and hopefully they don't spawn up top.
Almost there. Build a bank. Summon a prime evil. Vader's defeated. Bringing him back.
I should try and keep in mind when we're fighting the primeval that my secondary now is a grenade launcher. I might want to use that when I run out of heavy ammo. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Anyone up for a field trip?
It doesn't matter. I'm summoning the primeval, bro. Like we're not gonna stop them.
All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground.
Okay, they're up top. I have to get up there fast.
Revel in this.
Like really fast. Come on. I'm dead. It's over. Dang it. Yeah, that's game.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval.
I saw that guy too. I saw him through his invisibility there. He just had a better weapon to kill me fast. Dismantle this stuff. Check this nothing in the seasonal hub, but there's something in the reward pass to go claim. It's an enhancement course. How long have I ever been recording? 42 minutes. Do I want to risk? So that took like 10 minutes, that match. I think I can play one more. I think I have just enough time. Right, because I was at like the 31 to 32 minute mark when I finished the last match, and it's been 10 minutes since then, so you would think I've got time to do one more. I should be able to squeeze it in. So yeah, I'm going to try and squeeze in one more, and that'll put me at 4,000 out of 5,000 weekly personal contribution here, and I'll just need to play 2 more matches to finish up the hunter for the week, and then I can focus on the warlock. Yeah. This time we just kind of have an awkward pause because I've kind of run out of things to say finally. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just playing laser tag with my friends. We're thinking we'll do it sometime in May. That'll be fun, just playing laser tag. We have played it together before in my friend group. We like my friend group and I we have played laser tag at that place before, but yeah, this last time we recently went there, we ran out of time to go back and do it, but it was fun. It was definitely fun the first time. I remember my friend David, bro. I remember I snuck up on him and I just announced myself and I was like, die, 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 and even though I was right behind him and I was just blasting him in the back, and eventually he turned around and his whole team saw me and they all shot me together and they killed me before I could kill him. And I told him, next time I'm not gonna announce myself. Next time I get behind you, I am just gonna blast you silently and you're just gonna die and you're not gonna know how. I'm gonna be more careful about that. I was just thinking in that moment, like it wouldn't be very fun if I just kept shooting him in the back until he died. And it's like, and I want to make it interesting. It was fun. Yeah, I definitely want to play laser tag with my friends again. How long have I been recording now? 44 minutes. I'm gonna stop it. This matchmaking is taking too long. Also, I was just about to press that share button again and save another clip because it did not feel like I pressed it. Yeah, I need a new controller, bro. This one's not comfortable. I mean, this controller also has like it has no rubber around the joysticks. Yeah, my sisters, I must have taken it off or something. They're never careful with anything. They're always ruining stuff. So yeah, there's no rubber on analog sticks here, and Yeah, it's not very comfortable to move the sticks around. I can't move exactly the way I want to. I really feel in Rocket League. In Rocket League, I'm really using the sticks, the left stick to, I'm constantly moving it around to try and get the right angle and stuff, and I'm not able to hit like the exact angles I want with this controller. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to when I get the new controller. But yeah, from Wednesday night or technically Thursday morning, from 2 to 3 a.m. I should be fine to record another one of these if I feel like it. So I'll probably do that, and it'll be Destiny 2 again if I don't if I don't finish this later on Wednesday. If I obviously if I finish this later in the day, then I can just go to For Honor instead. It's a, for so many times I think about trying to record a Rocket League commentary vid. It speaks me like the Green Goblin mask, bro. But like every time I think about it, I'm like, that would be so depressing though. Like, because that game makes me so mad. I get such bad teammates there, dude. Like it's like Rocket League can be an incredible game, but it can also be a horrible game. It can be such a bad time, and I can be miserable in that game, and I've got to like fully lock in on the game too. Like I can't really just chill and have a fun time where I can, here on Destiny 2 and in For Honor, where like, yeah, every now and then it feels kind of bad. If I lose, like sometimes I can get a little mad at these games, but like not really, you know. But with Rocket League, like I really feel it. Like it would just not be a good energy. It's like how I always have the urge to go live streaming, but then I think about it and I'm like, why would I want to live stream? I'm just gonna be, like I'm just gonna be talking to possibly no one for hours and hours and hours, just trying to entertain people that may never tune in and see this. It's like like I don't feel like just talking forever. Live. Yeah, that's why back in the day when I started the channel, I would just live stream. When I do a live stream, I would invite like just anyone that was on my friends list that was playing the same game as me, and like we'd just meet up and play together, and I'd happen to stream it. That way it was way more casual for me. I didn't have to focus on entertaining anyone, and then if someone spoke in the chat, I could talk to them too. But yeah, solo live streaming is just not for me. I'm just not really that big of like an entertainer type. Like this is enough for me. Just trying these like hour-long commentary vids each night. I can do this. Live streaming for a day and trying to be entertaining the whole time, I don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna be real. I can see myself streaming if my friends and I are playing something, which my friends and I, we haven't really been gaming together in a good while. It really has been a while, so I don't know when we're gonna get back to that. But like that's something I could stream. But even then, I don't really get the urge to stream when I'm playing with my friends. I don't want to make it a thing like, hey, trying to leave too fast. I'm trying to make content here. It's like, no, I don't know. I don't know if I want to constantly be looking at a chat and thinking like, what if someone says something and I want to address them? It's like I kind of just want to chill with my friends. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream again. I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like solo live streaming is just not for me unless I was like playing through a solo game. But I'm getting tired of playing solo games now. At this point, I've played enough games that I feel like they've just scammed me and took my money. That like I don't feel like spending a ton of money for a new solo game that I don't know the gameplay of it. It could totally disappoint me, let me down. It'd be a complete waste of money. I've played enough games that have done that to me. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Because Fallen Order was a fun one. It had it had a good mix of puzzles and fighting, but Survivor was just like all puzzles, basically no fighting. It was literally like a whole puzzle game, so that I couldn't figure any of it out. That was miserable. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows, dude. That game was like $70, and I like immediately just couldn't progress anymore. Because the game wants you to figure out where to go on your own. And I couldn't figure it out. I was looking around for hours. I couldn't. It was not fun at all. So I'm kind of done just trying out these single player games that come out. I really need a special one to be there. Yeah, the only thing I really play these days, the only thing I really want to play anymore that's like a single player campaign is like Destiny 2 DLCs. Like Renegades was something that I just played through by myself, and that was fun. Because I know the gameplay loop of Destiny, and it's always gonna be a good time to play those. And I knew I could bank on Renegades. It was Star Wars themed, you know. I love Star Wars. It ended up being a really cool one to play through. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, outside of Destiny 2 DLCs, like I don't think I'm gonna really go for like single player story games. Really, I'm kind of tired of spending money, a lot of money on a whim that you know I might really enjoy it. I wish For Honor, dude, I wish For Honor would add to their story. That's why I always see the For Honor community talking about, bro. Like, like For Honor story is so peak. The cutscenes, the voice acting, it's so sick. For Honor story, but it's so short, and they're never adding to it. You know, like apparently like they keep doing these mini cutscenes where like apparently things are happening in the story, but like why don't you just let us play more missions in the story mode? You know, I wish they would just keep going with the story, and then let us see more sick cutscenes and know, you know, get a better idea of who these newer characters are. You know, it'd be really cool. Because that's basically what the story mode was. It got you introduced to like every character. The story mode of For Honor has you playing as like everyone at some point. You're playing a mission as basically every character on the roster. You know, the base characters, right? So yeah, it'd be really cool if For Honor ever came back to doing their story. I don't think they ever will, but it would be so sick. I'd love to play it. All right. Well, I think I've kind of talked about enough. Sorry, I just kind of had a lot to say there. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna end this here. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you another time.